Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I was just taking a little bit of a look around, as I tend to do. We've got Toledo down here. They're similar to us, and they are, of course, an organized Muslim faith. The Byzantines are also similar to us in strength. They're Orthodox, and here's the real danger. West Francia is also Orthodox, and they are actually similar to us as well. And Venice over here, well, they're an organized Christian faith, but they are inferior to us. Overall, what is our actual crown authority? Oh, actually, you know what? We should probably, we're 33 at this point, we should probably get around to passing absolute crown authority. Excellent. And just like that, we're more powerful. But if West Francia and the Byzantines decided to group up against us, that would be super dangerous. Now, the Mongols are not that dangerous. I mean, they're technically a little more powerful than we are, but this guy kind of likes us, and I wonder if we could maybe get an alliance with him. Actually, I think we could. Oh my. Okay. Mongols are into it. Great. So, we're now allies with the Mongols. And the Mongols are, of course, rather powerful. So that's fantastic. Now, a lot of that is special soldiers. But, I mean, that's the Mongol invasion for you. Fascinating. Now we are getting close to another lifestyle focus here. And we are also 15 years away from hoardings. I wonder if Divine Right is going to focus windmills. That would be interesting if it did. Like the innovation, obviously. That's 8 years away. Hoardings is 15. Of course, we switched over from windmills because we need hoardings to actually make any of the buildings. There's no point in getting windmills yet. Let's grab... Actually, the direct vassal opinion plus 10 would offset a third of that absolute crown authority opinion. Yeah, let's do it. How are we doing on our council here? We're doing pretty well. What about if we look at our actual vassals? Okay. This is, I think, fine. Yeah, I don't think we have any major issues there. That's great. Our men-at-arms are maxed out for now, of course. At least until such a time as we get men-at-arms. At which point, we're going to have a lot of money to pour into that. Or rather, we're going to need a lot of money to pour into that. And of course, there's also standing armies, which is going to be even more. Wait, is that size plus 5, or is that plus 1 over this? I'm guessing that's actually plus 5. I'm guessing that seems to be how it tends to work in Crusader Kings 3, anyway. It tends to be notated the opposite in Crusader Kings 2. We can actually put in an upgrade here to this monastery, which will get us additional tax, and I am very much in favor of this. We can ransom some prisoners. He can't afford his full ransom, but that's okay. 67%, and he would rebel if we fail. That guy, however, we can absolutely do. That guy, no way. And that guy, pass. So we imprisoned our spy master, and we are going to put in... Honestly, I think the Queen of Bohemia is fine to put in here. Well, she's not that strong. What about the King of Croatia? He's also not that strong. Honestly, I think we'll put in the King of Pomerania. He's far better at the job. Excellent. That guy is imprisoned, and we'll ransom him back to himself, recoup some of the costs of upgrading Quetis. Wonderful. Now, we should think about perhaps attacking somebody, like maybe Vladimir. Actually, he's Vitalist. He's a king, though. This is the Queen of Permia's claims. This is... Who are you? You are the Duchess of Steiermark. Neither of those are particularly good. A de jure county down there, but because he's Vitalist, we can't do a Holy War. I was hoping to do a Kingdom-level Holy War on him. I do not want to do a Kingdom-level Holy War on the Byzantines, not with West Francia over here able to join in. If we're going to fight the Byzantines... Asturias and Yedesan. Okay, if we were to fight the Byzantines, I would want to be doing claims or de jure. But we don't have any de jure. So, yeah, I think we'll pass on that for now. There is this count. The guy's a deviant, apparently. Okay, we have mothered many children. That is general opinion +5. That actually means that that's half of our malice. Actually, that's... Thinking about that slightly differently. Our absolute crown authority here, the direct vassal opinion is -30, right? But... for high crown authority, it's -10. So the difference here is actually 20 opinion. And since then, we've gotten +15. So that's 75% of that malice differential. I like it. Okay, we can become a drunkard, or we could lose 20 stress because we're shy and just slip away. And so we shall. Excellent. This guy, he's Vitalist. This guy, he's Vitalist too. Hang on. How much is this spread? Quite a lot. Very nice. All of our holy sites are indeed currently converted. That's great. We should probably be working on continuing to convert faith and stamping out old vitalism. That'll be important. Yeah, we have no chance of imprisoning any of those people. I do want to go to war. The problem is, who do we have as a potential target? We could attack Venice. That is a terrible kingdom. Adamite rulers may join the war. That's not very threatening. Wonderful. Okay, so if we holy war for kingdom, this is not the kingdom we're going to holy war for. I can tell you that right now. Kingdom of Italy, Kingdom of East Francia, Most Serene Republic of Venice. That would actually be the best option there. That would be by far the best option. Because that would link up our territory here. It would create a bit of border gore here. That is kind of a wash. It creates an exclave, but it also removes one. Now, we can't declare this because our level of devotion is not Paragon of Virtue. So that's a thing. We could, however, just seize this de jure county and wait on the Holy War for Kingdom. Because we have to wait anyway. So that would clean up this little bit of border gore and give us the opportunity over there. This is, of course, just a de jure war. And this guy has like 12,000 troops. I'm going to put up a rally point. I want actually 2 rally points. I'm going to put up a rally point here. And I'm going to move this rally point over here. So we've got 2 rally points. And we're not going to split the armies based on supply limits. We are simply going to split them based on rally points. Now, this one became all of our men-at-arms, and this one only has levies, or will only have levies. I kind of wish that it split between them, but given the way that retinues worked in CK2, this is fine. It would be preferential the other way for strategic purposes, but I can work with this. Okay, so we want each of these to be about 12k in strength. There we go. You can stop gathering, and you can go in and siege the war goal. Excellent. We can also call in the Mongols if we wanted to. It's probably overkill. But it's 750 prestige. What else are we going to spend that on? 150 prestige? Sure. Come on in, guys. I'm not going to call the dynasty members. I don't really want to spend the renown for that. Especially not when we already know that this is going to be massive overkill. This guy has access to 15k troops, so... Only 12k raised over here? Let's raise more over here. I guess all the levies we're raising up here. Fair enough. How many are we actually going to get? Pro tip, not many. Let's just disband these. Okay. He's landing boats over here. We don't have the troops to hold this off. Otherwise, I would absolutely do this because we have the benefit of him being recently disembarked. But we just didn't have the numbers. He's heading southward instead. Okay, he's just going to attack over here. This is completely fine. I'm not in the slightest concerned about that. I'm going to remove that rally point for now. Yeah, he can go for that. I'm actually going to station besiegers here, and we're going to walk over to this barony. And start double sieging. If he's going to do this, we're going to get greedy too. Sounds good to me. Oh, what is this counselor that we lost? We lost our spy master. Fair enough. Skill 18 versus skill 16 for the powerful vassal. We'll put in the powerful vassal. That's not that much of a skill differential. This is, of course, going to be 3 years over here. Their siege is actually going terribly. 5 years left on their siege. This is just free. Especially considering we're going to have mountain provinces to retreat to here as soon as we get these sieged. Yeah, this is 100% free. Like, I don't know what this AI is doing here. He's just chilling. Okay. We're going to move up over here. These guys are going to push forward to whichever of these is lower level. The one in the hills. Okay. We'll take over the siege with our men-at-arms. And these guys will head up to the hills. Okay. There's a couple more troops heading in over here. That's fine. We can always raise additional troops here. And we can raise a lot of them. So I'm not too concerned. That's going to be 3 years. This is now going to be 3 months. We have ticking war score on our side. And we have allies slowly making their way in. Very slowly. The Mongols are a little far away, but, you know, who doesn't like it when the Mongols plunder Venice? It's always fun. Always a good time when the Mongols plunder Venice. Well, for the Mongols, anyway. Oh, we got that event so that it was actually 2 months left, as opposed to 3 months left. That's good. Their siege is going so badly, though. Just incredibly poorly. Okay, we've finished this siege. We're going to walk over here. I'm actually going to station besiegers here. And we're going to bring these guys over to this barony. And we're going to triple siege this. Like, if his sieges are going to go this poorly, this is fine. Well, singular siege. He's not even trying to siege this one. He could double siege it very easily. It's a level 4 fort. Be free. But no, he's not interested. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. And we are definitely a little bit short on our siege equipment there. That's going to be slow. that's okay. Like, he's just content to siege this level 11 fort with no siege weapons. Very, very awkward. He did hire mercs. Hey, look at this. Venice actually has 60 trebuchets in this army that they're not sieging with. Baffling. Why would they do this? I have no idea what they're even thinking. 17 months on that siege. That's fine. We could become friends with the Queen of White Rus, and that might not be a terrible idea. That would put us up over our stress level because we're shy. That's okay. We could become reclusive, or a drunkard. And I don't think it's really that big of a problem to become a drunkard, although that did drop our domain limit. So that means that we need to grant this to a low noble. Problem solved. Excellent. So this siege is 12 months away. And this siege is, if I can select it, there we go, 5 months and 2 years. Fine. This is not a concern. Okay, we're getting attentive care. That's nice. It sounds like somebody is shampooing the carpet or something. I'm not sure what's going on. I apologize for the noise. That will hopefully stop soon. And hopefully it's not getting too picked up by the microphone. That would be awkward indeed. I do see that it's not breaking the noise gate, so hopefully that is good. We can no longer sway this countess. She has passed away. Okay. That's completely fine. Converted from Prussian to Bulgar? Okay, that's unfortunate. We're currently 13 years away from windmills without any work on it. And 13 years away from hoardings. So we actually gained some progress in windmills, luckily. Like, through this just 5% chance. Okay. Sounds good. Divine Right will be 5 years away, and our children are coming of age. Okay, we won this siege. We're going to move up over here, and these guys are going to push down to Treviso. Wonderful. These guys are still sieging away. 2 years left on this siege. This one is down to 2 months, and this one's 5 months. That's a city there. So I think we're probably going to go siege Venice next with this force. Only 40 days on that. And that siege will likely pull these guys in to defend their capital, unless I miss my bet. However, if they do, that's probably good for us. We'll grab positions of power for now. We haven't been really very tyrannical this life, so we'll not do that. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Excellent. So if we want to get over here, yeah, that is going to embark. Noted. They're not moving. They're still not moving. Okay, we can ransom a bunch of prisoners. And we probably should do that, considering we're currently in debt. That'll help pay off some of that debt. And we can ransom a couple more of these. There's 1 and 2. That won't get us out of debt, but that'll help. They're not moving. We are, of course, going to win that battle. That's not a big battle. We don't have a large enough force here. The garrison is 4070. Noted. This siege is basically done. We're going to move these guys in. We're at 66% war score right now. Make that 77. And let's get in here. Yeah, that's going to cost us 39 gold to embark. That's okay. Luckily, we will not be recently disembarked by the time they get up here. They are currently stacking in. Oh, they finally decided to bring their siege weapons to bear. Fair enough. They decided to take this war a little bit seriously. How are we doing on this siege? 2 years? Okay. So we're not going to finish this siege before they finish this one for sure. But they've taken attrition. Quite a lot of it, in fact, and we really haven't. We did just get a breach there. That's nice. Did he just accept this? No, of course not. That's not how de jure claims work. Okay, what's he going to do now? I'm going to abandon this siege and walk up this way. Scrutinize the ledgers for anything that can help. 47% chance that we gain 300 gold. Nope, we gained the stress. I'm not too surprised by that. However, it's an easy enough fix if we go to our decisions and indulge in drink. How much did we lose? 24 stress. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go. I'd rather not fight them if we could help it. Are we going to get caught there? Yes, we are. Fine. Actually, no. I want to raise them here. Right? Because of local levies? Actually, this is exactly the same. Okay, let's raise some troops. And yes, I did fully expect that to happen. That was 100% expected. Now, they're going to walk in and attack us here. We have no commander. We should probably fix that. Ooh, basically everyone is unavailable. I think because they're commanding over here, right? Yeah. Let's have this army not have a commander for now. It's not going to need one. And let's have this army be controlled by this guy, skill 24. Excellent. We're just going to allow ourselves to get some levies over here. 20k levies should be more than plenty. I'm just going to 11k each. Good enough. Look at this. They're sending in half of their force, and the other half is leaving. I'm very confused. Okay, now they're both leaving. And coming in over here. We'll allow it. They're locked in. In we go. We do need to make sure... These are poor quality troops. Don't get me wrong. We do need to make sure that these are being led by somebody. Our numbers will probably carry the day here, especially since they'll be recently disembarked. This is in plains, so we don't need to worry about defensive terrain. Yeah, they're recently disembarked, so I don't think this is a problem. And this should put us up to 100% war score, so that we can start getting out of debt. That would be nice. There we go. That's 95% war score. Fair enough. Where are these guys running to? Actually, we caught 4 troops there. That delayed us, though. Good move by him to delay us and make it so that we can't see exactly where he's retreating to. Up into the mountains. That's actually dangerous for us. Okay. We're just going to wait for the ticking war score then, and wait for him to come to us. I ain't going into those mountains. We're 97% right now. Our ticking war score will get us there very soon, and we're sieging their capital. We have no need whatsoever to do anything risky here. Let him come to us. Gonna wait for him to lock in. Because, yeah, I figured he was going to do this. In we go. This is exactly what I was hoping for, is that he would only be locked in with the one, and he decided not to come in with the other. We did hit 100% war score, though, so it's irrelevant. Okay. Let's get out of this debt. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.